Hey guys, welcome to LawTech Pro. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new Urban Armor Gear case. This is the Plasma Edition series for the MacBook Pro 15-inch 4th generation with touch bar. It's been drop tested approved to a military standard of MIL-STD 810 516.6, and this shows a person skiing on the front cover, and it says 3-layer protection here. And then there's a cutout over here so you can feel the grip, the rubber grip on the back of the case. And then moving on to the sides, it says rugged, lightweight, drop tested protection, series plasma 3-layer protection over here. Then at the bottom it says UAG Urban Armor Gear rugged, lightweight, drop tested protection, designed for MacBook Pro 15-inch 4th generation with touch bar. And taking a look at the other side of the box, it gives the exact same info. And then at the top too, it says the exact same thing. So let's just take a look at the back of the box. The device description says that it fits the 4th generation MacBook Pro 15-inch with Thunderbolt 3 and touch bar, model year October 2016 and newer. The features are dual lock closure, second impact resistant, third feather light, and then fourth says tactile grip, which is over here, and then the fifth is the cooling vents, which are at the back of the case. And then down here it says armor shell, shock cushions, and impact resistant rubber. And over here it shows the rubber feet. So let's go ahead and open the box. And this is the case itself. So it has this UAG symbol in big, prominent, shiny letters. All these rubber protection, and the rubber feet, and the rubber grip, and the cooling vents, and the rubber feet, the 4 rubber feet at the bottom. So the way you open it is you pull out from both the sides of the case. You can't just open it from the center because it has a dual lock closure system, so you just pull out and pull up like so, like this. This whole case is connected by the grip, so it's basically just one whole case. It's just one part. And this leaflet shows you how to open and close the case. So you push corners to close, and then you pull the corners outside to open. And then at the back there's this brochure, drop tested protection for all Apple devices, and then it also shows you how to fit the case. So fully open laptop for installation, and then it just snaps on. So you just drop your laptop into the case, then you press down on all the corners to make sure the case snaps into place, and then you take the top half of the case and do the same for the top half of your laptop. It's pretty hard to get the perfect fit in one go, so you'll need to close your laptop lid and then press on all sides. And then finally, you've got the case on your laptop. So it has a glossy finish in the center and matte finish around it. It looks very good and tough and purposeful. And this grip over here, it has a functional purpose. So you can carry your laptop easily without it slipping out of your hand. This plastic over here, matte plastic. There's the opening for the two USB-C ports. And then there's the impact resistant rubber. Moving on to the bottom, you get the cooling vents over here and the UAG symbol in a glossy finish. It looks really good and it also has a functional purpose. These rubber feet over here, they're a bit small, but I don't know if they'll be good or not. And over here, you have the impact resistant rubber on both the sides and in the center too. And moving on to the other side, there's the opening for the two USB-C ports. So how you open this case is you pull out and up like this. It's a bit hard, but you'll get used to it after 2 or 3 times. Like this. And then you push down hard on both the corners to close your laptop and lock the dual closure. Then you just open it like this. One of the major advantages of the rubber, impact resistant rubber around the screen is that you don't have to touch the screen. You can just use this rubber sticking out from here. So your screen does not get any smudges. And there are these tabs sticking out from here, and they might be uncomfortable when you're typing for a long time, as they might scratch your forearms. It covers the middle over here. It's all-round protection, although it is a bit hard to open and close it, but it's a good case overall. Now on to the drop test on the left side of the laptop. I'm dropping this from a good 3 feet, which might be expected when you drop it off a table in 3, 2, 1. Now let's see if there was any damage to the laptop and the case. The case looks pretty much okay. I mean, that would be expected because it's made of impact resistant rubber and plastic. But what about the laptop? Is it still working? Let's see. The trackpad is working. It's turning on now. And yes, it's working. So I'll just shut it down and move on to the next drop test. This drop test is on the right side of the laptop. In 3, 2, 1, go. First, let's take a look at the case. Of course, there's obviously no damage on the case. It's just fine. But the most important thing is my laptop working? Because I don't want to destroy my laptop just by testing this case. Anyway, the most cumbersome part of this case is how it locks and opens. It's really hard to open and it's really hard to lock. You need to use a flat surface and both of your hands. My MacBook Pro is booting up with no problems. And it's just working fine. Absolutely no problems at all. So this drop test was a success. So let's move on. Okay, first I need to close this. Takes so long. Okay, now let's move on to the next drop test. This drop test is going to be face down. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, my camera got knocked down over there, but that doesn't matter. Let's take a look at the case. The case is just fine, as it always is. And then let's see if my MacBook Pro is booting up, and it is. So I'll just close it and move on to the next drop test. This drop test is going to be face up. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1. So let's see if my MacBook Pro is still working after all these drops. The best part about this case is the way it looks and the protection it gives. So it's booting up. But the cons are that it's pretty expensive and it's pretty hard to open and close. And it might also damage your laptop's screen in the long run because it causes a lot of flex. So I'm opening Safari right now. It works fine, the trackpad is working fine, the touchpad is working as well. And the internet is working too. So overall it's a good case, but it is expensive and it's hard to close. So thanks for watching this video, and if you liked it, please subscribe to Law Tech Pro.